Hi, everyone. Yeah, just actually just getting revved up here for this Manifest Your Highest Harmonic Destiny workshop. And just waiting for people to drop in, and then we'll get going. My name's Jody Deane, and I'm a spiritual coach and soul guide, and I help people access their multidimensional selves and also to manifest their highest destiny. I'm just actually trying to look here if I can connect with one other platform, Facebook in this case, and see if I can pass the live onto Facebook into the group. So just doing that. Probably be helpful if I've done this earlier, but never mind. You can go to my website if you want to know more about me. It's jodydeane.co. And yeah, so we're going to be actually doing some timeline work today. And yeah, so for some reason it doesn't let me go live on Facebook, so that's no problem. We'll just do what we're doing here. Whatever reason that is, we're not sure, but never mind. So welcome again, and so happy to be here. I'm not sure if I'll be doing this again on YouTube live. This is a Zoom workshop, but I just wanted to experiment with going live on different platforms. So YouTube was one available. So yeah, and I I want to invite you to turn off your computer and any media that you've got on, and turn off notifications and just close your devices. So hi, Miriam, welcome. Welcome. Just waiting for a couple more people to drop in, and we're going to start with the workshop. And this will also be, there will be a replay as well. So I'm sending that out to a few people who weren't able to make this call at this time, which obviously happens. Some of us can make these live programs, these live workshops, and some of us it's not possible, but so that's where we have the replay. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a couple minutes more, and then gonna press record, and then we'll start. And yeah, so just being mindful of that. So just do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. I was going to try and stream this to Facebook, but it appears that I'm not allowed. Although, having said that, I may actually try this on my laptop, because I'm using my phone for this meeting. But if I enter the so if I enter this and then stream it through my phone, through the laptop, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be able to stream into the group on Facebook, which would be nice, because then we'll reach more people, and that's always good. There we go. Okay. So, fine. Great. So who have we got? Who else is here? Oh yeah, that's me. All right. So can we share this to Facebook? No, doesn't seem to want to do it on here either. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to check in with that. And we've got apps. These were settings. Nah, that's not happening, is it? Okay. All right. So don't want the whiteboard either. Do we want to share the screen? Not necessarily. Do that. Okay, what's not happening? How's that working? Sharing the screen. And now, yeah, so I'm about to press record. I'm about to go for it. So here we are. There we go. Okay, it's a bit of a delay, but apparently I'm sharing my screen. So here we go. Yeah, so all right, now we've got that background. It's really nice. Let's have a little look here. What we got here? Okay. Go. So let's press them. Recording in progress. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm not sure why you can't see me, why you can see my friend Charlie's face. That's funny. Not sure what's going on there. Now, why would that be?
I can.
Anyway, got it. There we go. Miriam. So is that because I'm here? Where am I? Okay. So, okay, that's what's going on. It's just flipping it around. That's fine. So we'll just start here for now. Welcome. So my name's Jody Deane. Okay, so welcome, 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 wherever you are in the world, whether you're on the live or the replay. My name is Jody Deane, and this workshop is about manifesting your highest harmonic destiny. So my questions to you: would you like to experience and live your highest timeline, the highest evolution of your soul's destiny. Would you like to bring in that which is your destiny, that which is your soul mission, that which is your highest evolution, all the wonder, all the joy, all the fulfillment into your reality now? That is my question to you. Now, if the answer is yes, then stay here, keep watching, you're in the right place. Who am I? Well, my name's Jody Deane. Some of you may know me. I am a spiritual coach, transformational facilitator, a retreat host, podcast host, and I teach here and there, doing some retreats and channeling and helping people connect with their higher self, helping people to embody source consciousness, and assisting as a catalyst on your awakening journey. So that's a little bit about me. I was born in Jersey Island in the British Isles, and I lived in a few places in the world. And I also trained as an actor, and I've worked in many different jobs over the years. But the thread throughout my life has been a fascination and a curiosity about the power of consciousness, holistic healing modalities, and meditation, and living in a way that is the most aligned and in union with creator consciousness. So that's what I bring to the table. That's what I love to do. And this, so I also channel a group mainly called the Syrian Council of Light. And I also tune into other guides who come in as well and show me things and give me messages and so forth. And sometimes that even might be a direct channeling. So this can happen in my work. And I try to integrate as much as possible this kind of fusion with my own knowing and that which is coming from other sources of guidance, to share in the best way and the most cohesive way as possible to to affect and impact each and every one's consciousness. So that's a little bit about me. You obviously know why you're here. We're here together to see what this is all about and to manifest this highest harmonic destiny. So my invitation to you is to, shut off any notifications, any media that might be in the background. Make yourself comfortable, spine as straight as possible, whether that's sitting upright or resting, and to have no distractions, to eliminate all distractions, so that you can really concentrate and really focus on this work for yourself, because this is about you doing something for you, which is going to have consequences and knock-on effects in your reality. And so the more attentive and present you can be to the work, then the more powerful and impactful it's going to be. So my invitation is to listen with an open mind and an open heart, and to receive with an open mind. Now, this is the first kind of workshop of this kind that I've done. So I'm learning as I go with this work, but I've been prompted very strongly by my guidance to offer this. And, you know, the question comes up for myself, like, who am I to offer this? Well, for some reason, I've been guided to share this information. And I work with consciousness, so it does kind of make sense. But it's even fairly new for me to show up in this way and go, hey, I'm going to, give you the tools and techniques to, manifest your highest timeline. So I'm still leaning into this languaging and this vocabulary myself. A few years ago, the idea of a timeline was something I didn't quite understand. And the more I've lent into this work of working with frequency and working with, let's say, the interface between our consciousness and the 3D reality, the more it's become clear to me what this is and how we do this. And so some of the information today is going to be from my own experience, and some of it is going to be live, direct guidance from my guides. So my invitation is to take a deep diaphragmatic breath. Just center yourself. And another one. Deep diaphragmatic in-breath and out-breath. And again, deep diaphragmatic in-breath and an out-breath. Now, the invitation is just really to tune into self here and acknowledge what's around in your consciousness. How are you feeling? So the invitation is to close the eyes and just to experience and to note and to witness how you are. Doing like a kind of scan of your body, noticing how you feel. What sensations are around. And what emotions and feelings might be around. And then moving towards the mental plane, your mind, and just looking at what thoughts might be around. How is your thinking capacity right now? Is the mind busy or is it empty? Is it clear or is it foggy? Is your mind sharp or is it confused? Just noticing how you feel, what's going on, what kind of thoughts are around. And then checking in with your heart. How is your heart? How does your heart feel? And now, moving towards your spiritual aspects, your soul, if you can connect with that, what is going on for you on a soul level? Just really checking in and feeling how you are. on that soul level, your spiritual self, your multidimensional self. Okay, now the invitation is to take another deep breath in, hold for 3, and then breathe out. Again, we're centering here, we're centering. And again, another deep breath in. Holding for 3, and releasing out. And again, another deep breath in. Holding for 3. And releasing out when that 3 has come up. And now finally, I invite you to tune in to your intention for this workshop. What is your desire, your intention? What are you intending to receive from this workshop? What would you like to get out of it? What is the ultimate result that you would like to receive from this workshop? And just really acknowledging that, really recognizing that. And honoring that intention. And then slowly, slowly in your own time, coming back and coming back to the room, coming back to yourself and coming back to this call. And you'll see that now I'm here with the camera on. Just figured out how to remove the other profile and have my video working. And it's been a while since I've done a live workshop on Zoom, so apologies for the technical glitches and any late start that's perhaps messed up your schedule. But here we are, and you can always catch this on a replay as well. So something you can use again and again and again. So I want to first discuss and cover the idea that is central and the understanding that is central to this work. And that is that we live in a holographic universe. Now, you may be very, very familiar with this idea, or it may be something new to you. What does it mean, holographic universe? Well, in my book, it means that the reality that we experience with our 5 senses is a hologram. And so, you know, we can look at this from a perspective of some of the mystical paths and religions where we talk about the Maya, the illusion, for example, in Buddhism and Hinduism. where we understand that this is a realm, let's say, the world is a realm that is actually false. It's not the truth. And so, the way that works with the holographic reality is that the truth is consciousness itself. So if you can dial into consciousness itself, you can affect change in the 3D hologram of the world. This is how, Buddhist lamas can literally, put their hand through a wall in front of their students and show, look, it's a hologram. It's basically Maya. And for example, how these well-known saints can perform miracles, healers perform miracles. And for example, the Mayan elders, shamans, curanderos in the Mayan lands, where I've recently been and had the opportunity to spend time with the Mayan, some Mayan elders and Mayan medicine men, that they speak about how their elders teleport around. Because once you realize and you fully embody that knowing that this is a hologram, then you can basically do anything in the hologram. You, in some ways, become the ghost in the machine, and you become the coder of the video game. I mean, I know that analogy of being the coder of the video game isn't exactly 100%, ideal, but it gives an idea of what's possible once we realize that this is the hologram. And so, well, you may go, well, Jody, that's all very nice, but that's not my experience. And I say, fine, I understand. I understand. Actually, I want to make note here of my good friend, Sophie Neville, who is a meditation teacher. And I was at her day retreat yesterday down here in Sussex in England. And she explained this very well about the nature of mind and how what we see and perceive in the world is a hologram. It is a construct of the five senses and our consciousness. And that when we have these moments of awakening and where the veil drops away, we understand the truth, and that we understand that we're the creators of our own reality. And I understand that you need to have that direct experience to be able to at least have some glimpse and trust. Maybe you see a miracle, maybe you experience a miracle, maybe you experience some instant manifestation, or for example, you think of someone and then the phone rings and it's them, they're calling you. Or you think of someone and then you bump into them, or there's many different of these synchronicities that people experience, and you may have had one of them, and so then it's like, oh, this is evidence now that there's something exotic going on beyond the conventional, traditional, so-called scientific, rationalist, deductionistic view of the world that most of us who've been born into Western civilization, let's say, so-called civilization, have been conditioned into believing, right? And this is also the hallucination, the hypnosis. So we're under a certain kind of hypnosis here. And you go and you go and speak to a tribal native, for example, and if you can actually understand what they're saying, or that you have a common language that you can communicate with, you begin to see that they live in a completely different reality. And who's to say that, your reality is more true than theirs? So, this is something that I love to play in, this looking at these different contexts and how, the mind and the filters of the lens of perception creates what we see around us, and then what we can do about it and how we can bend this consciousness, bend this reality. But my invitation is to merge with the reality, which is your highest harmonic timeline. So this is not about egoistic desires. This is not about base fulfillment of the senses. This is not about indulging in shadow aspects of self and the lower urges. This is about manifesting and bringing forth into existence that which is your highest harmonic destiny, that which is the destiny and the timeline which is most harmonic for your soul, that is most harmonic and cultivated and evolved for your path through reality. And so we're really invoking here higher consciousness. Because if you know that you are life itself, if you are convinced that you are source itself, if you are in the deepest knowing that you are all that ever was, is, and will be, then what is your desire then? Is it to drive a Ferrari? Well, maybe so. It may be to drive a Ferrari. And that may be in your highest harmonic destiny to do so. But the challenge here is to let go of that which is not aligned with who you really are and not aligned with your highest timeline. And so, we may have this idea that I want this villa on the beach, with my garden and luxury lifestyle and 2 cars in the driveway, 2 state-of-the-art, top-of-the-range model cars in the driveway, and the perfect partner that my conditioned mind has me believe is the perfect partner, and $10 million in the bank, and a yacht, right? This kind of conventional idea of what success is and having made it and fulfillment is. So it may be that that is in your highest harmonic destiny, but it may be that it isn't. And so it's about letting go and detaching from these ideas about what you want, your desires, and allowing that which is best for you to come through. So it's this surrender to the highest possibility. This is the space, this is the consciousness where miracles happen. Because when we're in tune with this understanding and this consciousness and this will, then we bring everything else with us. We bring the rest of creation with us. Because it's like, I want the most harmonic end result for all. And then what we get is the most harmonic end result. because it is in line with the all. I hope I'm explaining myself. So let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's make it happen. Let's do the practice. And this is a practice. This is a technique. This is something you can do anytime, anywhere. It's down to you. It's your choice. So you have infinite choice and infinite control. It's your choice. You can do what you like. And so let's start. May we begin. Okay. Now, we have this axis here, looking at the camera. This is a vertical axis. So we're going to play with this vertical axis, and we're also going to play with an axis that is like that. So it's a diagonal axis. Okay. Now this is about helping our five senses and our mind understand, hold on to something. Okay. Understand and hold on to something. Because we know that the mind and the five senses like things that have a shape. So what my invitation to you to do right now, just going to check if there's anyone trying to get into the anyone waiting to get in? No, that's good. Okay, so we'll just go for it. Right. So, invitation, close your eyes. Okay. Now, I want you to lean to your left onto this diagonal axis. Just do that for a second and then come back. Okay. Now, this diagonal axis is a parallel reality. It's a parallel reality where your highest harmonic destiny is real and is now. It's already happening and has happened. It is manifest. So that which is your most harmonious timeline, the most harmonious possibility and potential manifest for your soul in this lifetime and all lifetimes, in this reality and all realities, is manifest. It is. So now the invitation is to close your eyes and lean onto that diagonal axis and feel and see and hear and pull in and know this parallel reality as your highest harmonic destiny. That it is already. This is it. You are in it. It is already here. The highest fulfillment of your soul's evolution, the highest timelines in this reality and all realities, in this lifetime and all lifetimes. Feel it, know it. It's there. You are in it right now. Breathe. Experience it. Take another breath. Relish it. How does it feel? Note how it feels. What sensations are around? Enjoy it. This is your ultimate, highest harmonic destiny. How does it feel? Okay, now once we've done that, we're here. Now we shift back. Notice now how you feel. Notice how you feel. Judith, please mute yourself. Notice how you feel. Isn't that something? You feel the difference? You know the difference? Okay. So welcome, Judith. Just been introducing everything, and we've done our first exercise. So the opportunity now is just to reflect on where you are right now. Reflecting on where you are, what's just happened. It's an invitation to step into your power, your infinite power. Okay. So I invite you now to take 3 deep diaphragmatic breaths, closing your eyes, and just integrating this moment through these breaths. Okay. So we're going to go again. We're going to go again. We're going to go deeper. So, my beloved friends, get ready for round 2. Round 2 of stepping into your highest harmonic destiny. Sound good? Okay. So we talked about this diagonal axis. It's to about there, about that's the axis. So we move to here, we lean over to this. You can go further if you want to, if it feels, like you're doing more. And you stay there, right? And then when I direct you to come back, you come back to the vertical axis. It's a really fun game to play. So we're shifting realities here. We're shifting into a parallel reality. And the parallel reality is whatever we choose it is, whatever we want it to be, because we are creator beings. We are source embodied. And we are understanding this and claiming it, claiming that power, that infinite power that lies within. Okay, so ready for round two. Have some water if you need some water. I've got a bottle right here. Gonna have a drink myself. So good. Yummy. Best taste ever. Okay. And so let's go. Closing your eyes. Okay, now the invitation is to lean over and lean into this diagonal axis, as I'm doing. Reality, diagonal axis. Into your highest harmonic destiny, the highest timeline for your soul's evolution, the highest fulfillment for your soul's evolution, the most harmonious possible future reality for your soul's evolution, your most harmonic destiny. It is here now, right now. It has happened. Feel it. Feel the fruition. Feel the experience of the manifestation of your highest harmonic timeline. All the goodness within you fully reflected in the reality around you forever, in all lifetimes, in all timelines, in all realities. The most harmonious possibility for your soul, for the evolution of your higher self, the evolution of you. Feel it, know it to be true, know it to have happened. Feel that expansion, that glorious, glorious expansion, that glorious, glorious fulfillment, that glorious harmony, the most epic harmony possible. Breathe. Breathe it in. Inhabit this space, this knowing, this reality. Know it to be true. Know it to be here now. All aligned wishes of your soul granted. Take one more deep breath. And now we're going to shift back to the vertical axis. And we're just going to witness. The integration. The reality of what we've dreamed. How does it feel? What is different? What has stayed the same? It's a fun game to play, isn't it? Let me know how you feel in the chat, if you feel to share. Just allowing whatever sensations to be around, whatever feelings you feel, acknowledging them, acknowledging how you feel right now, what is present for you right now. Miriam said peaceful. Judith said, I feel a whole lot of energy moving through my body. Personally, as I've been doing this exercise along with teaching it now, in this moment, I feel very thrilled. I'm in a thrilled space of being right now, thrilled, exhilarated. I feel expansive. I feel powerful, extremely powerful. Super jazzed. Okay, so just taking stock. Maybe tuning into the heart for a moment. Understanding that you are so worthy of this. You are so worthy of the actualization of your highest potential, of the actualization of your highest timeline, and having the most harmony in your reality, perceivable, conceivable, possible, imaginable. The best for yourself. The best timeline ever, the best destiny ever. Feels really good to say those words. I invite you to say with me, I open to my best destiny ever. Okay, let's go. I open to my best destiny ever. Listen, feel how that feels. What happens in your consciousness, in your body, in your energy. I open to my best destiny ever. My God, I get like a pulse going through my crown. Mm. I open to my most harmonic destiny ever. I open to my best harmonic destiny ever. Feel how that feels as you say that. I open to my best harmonic destiny ever. Feels so good to share this with you. Empowering. Embodying. Okay. So, honoring the power of 3. It would be rude not to do this a 3rd time. So let's go. So first, let's just tune in and do 3 deep breaths. Thank you. Now, yes. So I just want to say that Judith wrote, add now at the end of that declaration. So I open to my best harmonic destiny ever now. See how that feels when you say that. I open to my best harmonic. Okay, so let's go for number 3. So, by the way, the word now. I do apologize. The internet just dropped out there. So, but we're back in the room, back in the game. So let's do this. So we got, yes, 5 of us here. So let's go. Yes, here we are. So I'm on the data. Thank you for data. So having taken those 3 deep breaths, I invite you now to lean to your left-hand side, so that diagonal axis. That is the reality. That is the unfoldment of the manifestation of your highest harmonic destiny. Leaning in to your highest harmonic destiny as now, as here, right now. Feeling it, feeling the most harmonic evolution of yourself in your destiny. It is here, it is now, it is manifest. Breathe into it, lean into it. Know it to be now, know it to be real now, in this moment, and forever. The most harmonious timeline for your soul's evolution. Feel it, know it, see it, hear it, accept it, let it in. It's all yours right now. Everything that your soul ever wanted and dreamed of becoming is here right now. Manifest, fruition. It is already happening now. Know it in your heart. It is true now. The highest harmony for your soul's destiny. It is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Take a deep breath. And another. Really feel it. Receive it. And another. Know this creatorship that you are. All power comes from within. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Your highest harmonic destiny is manifest, is now, is here. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it incredible? Isn't it beautiful beyond imagination? And now, slowly leaning back in to the vertical axis, noticing what happens. How do you feel? What is it like? What has changed? What is the same? It is as it is. It is as it is right now. How do you feel? What is present for you right now? What is it like? Pop something into the chat if you feel you'd like to share. I would love that. Personally, I feel like I've stretched, and that's not just my hip and side and back muscles. That's stretched my consciousness to a whole other level. And that my now self is catching up. That's how I feel. I feel radiant in my heart. I feel activated and shactivated in my crown and in my spine, in my column and my central column. I feel very, very certain. And I feel deeply reverential to Source and to each and every one of you that is here watching this, or on the live or the replay. And I'm very excited that we get to play like this together. So you may feel fear, regret, can bring things in realms that you didn't even know existed. Somebody said thankful. Miriam said thank you, thankful. Thank you for being thankful. I am thankful too, and I'm thankful for you, Miriam. Thank you. So just allowing some time for integration here. Letting ourselves settle and rest. In this upgraded reality that we have created and co-created and dreamed in. That we have allowed. That you have allowed. Every single human on the planet can do this. At any time. by doing this, we get to see and experience our own power, our infinite power, that we hold absolute creatorship within our being. It is grace. Because as we open to our highest harmonic destiny and our highest harmonic timeline, we can't help but influence the world around us. Because what is in our highest harmony, by the very nature of it being harmonic, includes the all. Let this be your prayer, that all are raised, that all are happy, that all know peace and joy and fulfillment. And in this way, we ground in the new earth, the most harmonic reality possible. Only limited to what we can conceive. And potentially not limited to that either. Probably. As we take off and remove and let go and release all shackles of limitation. All ideas of separation. Just giving yourself a couple of moments to just feel. And then if there are any questions, I can respond to questions. If there are any invitations, I can respond to invitations. Resting in this. Settling into this. So yeah, so I'm open to any responses, any feedback, any questions anyone has around this. And if you happen to be watching this in the replay, then you can always message me directly. Questions. Watching this on YouTube, you can comment, and that's covering all places. And obviously, if you're on the Zoom on the live, then you can place a comment in the chat. Also advise you to drink water. It's pretty thirsty work. And just go easy with yourself after this. It is a stretch. It is an expansion. Check in with your heart at all times. Know that you can do this at any time. And knowing that you can do this without even leaning. You want to check it out. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. See what happens. And then report back to me. I would love to hear. This is absolutely about stepping into the miraculous. This is magic. You are a magician. Consciousness controls reality. Know this, and you know the secrets to creation. Live this, embody this. And you will experience magic. The highest magic, the most beautiful magic. Where you begin to disidentify with the idea of separate self. The struggle, the suffering, the story of the self. And step into this most harmonic beauty, this harmonic bliss of eternal unity consciousness, eternal oneness, where you are an expression of that source consciousness, oneness, eternity, an individual, authentic expression of that, expressed through your body, your mind, your unique soul's journey. An individual, beautiful in your uniqueness, yet fully connected to everything that is, knowing yourself as all that is, and growing in this awareness, this game, this dance of creation. You get to play. And become. It's the best game there is. It's the best dance there is. And so there's a couple of guidances that I'd like to share, as there are no questions, which is totally fine. So you're being invited to experience Source as a river of flow. A river of allowing. And you're being invited to witness as you experience and allow this river of flow, this source, to flow. How it feels, what happens, what is alive. Perhaps it shows you where there is resistance, where there is tension, holding, clinging. It is the river, and what it does is flow. You are also the stillness that knows the movement. The stillness that experiences the flow. So enjoy. Thank you. Well, look, it's 28 minutes past 8, so the workshop is coming to an end. It's scheduled until now to finish now, so I want to honor that and respect that, as you may have booked things and scheduled things in and scheduled your life and to continue. So I want to thank you for showing up, for watching this, for participating, for sharing, diving, your courage, your heart. Yes, thank you for coming. Please feel free to watch this again, to share it, to practice. Stay tuned for more workshops I will be giving. I am giving a series of workshops. And so stay tuned. These it may be this time next week, or it may be this time in 2 weeks. So once I know, I will be letting you know. And again, the same format, 90 minutes by donation. And so on that note, if you feel it's been valuable to you and you've enjoyed this experience, then it's you're invited. If you feel like that flow going towards me, to make a donation, absolutely no obligation. If you feel that, then wonderful. My PayPal is at Jody, Jody flowing. So at Jody flowing. It's also on the event. And there are other ways to send the donation as well, through Wise or through direct bank transfer. Also, this is a group container where I will be leading a group of brave souls, of courageous spirits, through a 8-part process over 8 weeks, starting in the new year. And it is about a rebirth into source. So it is dying to the old self, shedding the skin of that which holds us back, that which weighs us down, that which no longer serves, that which is an identification and attachment which causes suffering, and birthing that which is guided and true to our innermost, that is in alignment with our source soul consciousness. That may be a project, it may be ourself, it may be work, it may be career, profession, purpose, it may be a creative act, it might be a family, it might be travels, it might be a business, whatever it is. It might be all of those things, because they all want to be reset and all of that in your reality wants to be reborn into a more source-connected, truthful, authentic expression of who you really are in the world. And so it's an 8-week process, 90-minute session every week, with continuity, with homework, with bonus sessions, and with a support group as well. To share, to connect, to network, and to be seen and to be witnessed. And you also get a short session with me as well, for help and assistance and support and guidance. So that's coming up. And so, it's called Shapeshift, and it's online. And I'm very excited to be sharing this. And so there's I made a Black Friday offer as I was launching it, and that simply is that you'll get a special price. I'll extend that to today. So you get a special price. So the Black $650 and the standard kind of advanced price is I think it's £695, which is probably about $800, something like that. So so you're getting a reward as a discount to jump in now and go for it, and to commit to self, commit to transformation, commit to rebirth, commit to your highest destiny, and rebirthing into source, into the most genuine and authentic expression of who you really are, and this source self that wants to come through, and shedding that which no longer serves, that which is difficult, that which is in resistance, that which is in blockage and shadow. And so we'll be working through all of that to birth this. I'm so excited actually talking about it. I feel like thrilled. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. Ask me for a link. I can send you the link. And yeah, love you so much. Thank you for attending. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if you say bye, if you want to say bye.